Hot Chocolate Hits. Today I'm going to show you how to make some super cute Frankenstein brownies, also known as Frankenbrownies, because it's almost Halloween and these are perfect to serve at a get-together or a little party. This week's recipe is a collaboration with some of my friends from Tastemade. We're going to show you how to make some super awesome Halloween foods. You can click the link in the description box down below for the playlist, or you can stay tuned till the end of the video. So now let's get started with decorating these Frankenbrownies. To make these Frankenbrownies, you're going to need some white icing. You can use any kind you'd like. I'm just using some drippy icing that I made in my sugar cookie video. You can click for the recipe here. You're also going to need some black chocolate sprinkles for the hair, edible candy eyes, and I will show you how to make that in a second, gumdrops for the ears, and I'm just using some red ones, but you can use any kind you'd like, some melted white chocolate that has been placed in a Ziploc bag with the edge snipped off, green food coloring, and I'm using some neon green and some regular green, and some brownies. I have two recipes that you can use, but you can also buy store-bought ones. You're also going to need some colored M&Ms for the ears and the eyes, a tube of red frosting for the blood, and some melted bittersweet chocolate that has been placed into a piping bag or a Ziploc bag with the edge snipped off. If you can't buy candy eyes already, you can make them at home like I'm doing here. You're going to need some brown M&Ms or chocolate chips. Now to make the eyes, you're going to pipe a small dollop of that white chocolate onto a parchment-lined sheet or tray, and then in the center you're going to place either the chocolate chip or the M&M. I personally like M&Ms better. I think they look nicer. Now you want to do 2 for every Frankenstein unless you only want the Frankenstein to have 1 eye, so it's up to you how many eyes you're going to do. Just make sure you have enough for all of your brownies. So once you've done that, you're going to place the tray into the refrigerator to chill for about 15 minutes or until set. In the meantime, we can prep our icing. So to that icing, I'm going to add about 4 drops of the food coloring. I'm using a combination of both the neon green and the regular green, and I'm just going to stir it in and add more if I feel like it's necessary, but I like that subtle green. Now set that aside for a bit, and now we're going to work on the brownie, so just trim off those edges to make each piece nice and angular because Frankenstein has a rectangular head. Then you want to cut your brownies into some equal rectangular pieces. I go by about 2 by 3 inches, I think that works nicely, and you can use as many brownies as you like for the amount of Frankensteins that you're making. And once you've done that, you're just going to spread the icing over the brownies. Now since I'm using drippy icing, I just need to plop a dollop and it should drip down the sides. And this can actually look like a petit four if you make the icing even thinner and cover the surface completely and it all drips down. So now, at this point, the eyes should be nice and firm. You can just place them on top of the brownies. Notice how with the first brownie I did, the ends of the M&Ms are up. Make sure that you flip the M&M over in the white chocolate when you're making the eyes so that you don't have to deal with that. But it's not a huge problem. Once you've done that, take those brown sprinkles and just kind of distribute them or sprinkle them on the foreheads of the Frankenbrownies above the eyes. And I think this adds a really cute touch to them. Next, you're going to take those gumdrops or colored M&Ms and place them on either side of the brownie, so that's why it's good to use drippy frosting because then they will hold better. Now let's give those Frankenbrownies a little bit more character. Take that melted dark chocolate and just draw a squiggly line. You can make them happy, you can make them angry. But squiggly lines are just so much fun. These are adorable, but it is Halloween, so we're going to add a slightly gory touch. Draw a line using that red decorating icing and just cut through to make it look like a scar. And you can make these in any shape or a type that you like. You don't even have to do scars, but Frankenstein does have scars. They are a little bit messy, but that's the beauty of it because they're homemade and they're super fun to make. They're absolutely adorable. They're not too bloody or gross or over the top like Halloween sweets tend to be, and I think that they will make a perfect sweet treat this Halloween. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and leave me a comment below telling me what your favorite Halloween treat is. Don't forget to check out some of these other awesome Halloween videos. Have a spooktacular Halloween, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.